What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Perfect Form Forever, where we talk anime, manga, and everything in between. What's happening? What is good? Yeah, I've changed a few things. If you didn't see already, I got new avatar, I guess it's called. It's just a random thing I did in ChatGPT, nothing special. I'm not that creative. I have my mic here now. I'm gonna try it here for this video. That's about it. Ooh, damn. That's about it. But today's video, we're talking One Piece card game. We are matter of fact, before we get into that, damn, these videos be off the cuff. Before I get into the video, previous videos I've always been saying, I'm gonna utilize social media because people can't DM me on this platform. So what I've done is I've finally chosen a platform to do that, and that's gonna be TikTok. So right now, when you look down below that little TikTok, that you can start seeing that. So I'm going to be doing my shorts there because it's easier to do it there, and I don't have to be as polished as I have to be here for the most part. So if you can follow me there, Perfect Form Forever, same thing. And I'll be doing a lot more. That one, I think I'll be doing a lot more anime takes. And this channel, I'll be doing a lot more One Piece card game stuff. Because anime takes, it's literally just off the cuff. Hey, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm watching. This is what I'm doing. It's very easy for me to do that. One Piece, the card game, I think I want to sit down and talk to it a bit more, but I will put some One Piece card game stuff there that doesn't need to have a video, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus here on One Piece card game. Still going to do the anime, manga, everything between stuff. But the anime stuff is going to primarily live over there, and the card game is going to live more over here. All right? All that is out the way. Ooh, I still can't speak right? So today, what I want to talk about is what happened this weekend, right? It's Sunday night, so the Bandai Card Game Fest, I'm assuming, wrapped up. And of course, every festival, convention Bandai puts together has the One Piece card game. I have to critique it. I've been doing it since its inception. This is the third year of it, I believe. So has it gotten any better, right? So it's in Dallas again, like last year, right? Same convention center, but not the same area. It was in a different area in the convention center, right? So my plan was to come on. So this year I didn't do the Friday event, the last chance qualifier, because I don't have a deck to play, which that kind of bit me in the butt, but we'll get to that. But I just came as a spectator, solely as a spectator. So my plan was to go in. It was Saturday, Sunday. That was a convention, last chance qualifier Friday. So my plan was go in Saturday, buy what I want to buy, trade what I want to trade, take a look at a venue, then Sunday come with my family so we could do the photo ops thing like we did in One Piece Day, right? So I'm thinking, okay, last year there was areas to take pictures, and at the Bandai Card Fest, there was some places to take pictures. Cool. One Piece Day, there was places to take pictures, take the family, kind of walk around a little bit. Cool. So this event, I thought it's gonna be the same thing, right? People playing, people testing out the demo decks of the other games, people eating, trading, and where to buy and where the exhibits are, right? I thought that was kind of the layout. They did put out the layout, but I didn't look at it because I'm like, I'll figure it out when I get there. So I got there on Saturday. Let's see, I parked around, I believe it opened up at 10 o'clock, right? So I parked around 10:30-ish, right? I get there and the line is massive. We're talking, when I looked at it, it had to be a 30, 45-minute line. I'm like, oh, great. So the line is inside and it goes outside, wraps around the building. So I'm like, oh, great. But the thing about the line, that it was long, but I wasn't stressing it too much because it kept moving. It kept moving. So, it is what it is. It's a convention. It's very popular. I hate it, but it's all good, right? So I parked at 10:30. I got into the venue around 11:20-ish, right? So that's walking there. There's about six minutes, get my badge to register. That was easy. Find out that there were 2 lines, one for the people inside events and one for the people that are just general entry. Find the end, go through that. I end up inside around, we'll say 11:20-ish. 11:20-ish, 11:25. As soon as I get there, since I've been to One Piece Day and the other Bandai Card Fest, I go to the retail area and look for the QR code to put a time slot in to buy something, right? And this is where things go downhill. This is where things go downhill. As soon as I get in there, right to the left is the retail area. And there's a mob of people. There are, I think, more people there than the actual convention itself. So I believe the people that were in the establishment before general population are people that were doing the side events, right? Whatever game, Digimon, maybe Gundam, and One Piece. So I believe they got their things situated, and they were able to buy it whatever time they opened up, whatever. But when I got there was just a mob of people in front and to the sides of the retail area. I'm like, what's going on here? So I go up, talk to random people as I pull up. Hey, what's going on here? What are they doing? As most people didn't know, but when I got kind of closer to around the edges, they were saying they're supposed to open up, I believe, at 12. Yeah, it's supposed to open up at 12, but there needs to be a QR code. Okay, I'm familiar with the QR code situation. Damn, I'm here. I got to wait for it. So I'm waiting there because my only objective of the day was to, one, buy the One Piece booklet, right? And after that, trade. Those are the only 2 objectives that I had. And I'm here waiting to see how they're going to figure this out, because it's a mob of people just waiting. Some people start to hold up their phones to see what's going on. I would have taken a video just to, give you guys a glimpse, but I was too annoyed to do that. Like, anytime I take out my camera to videotape anything, I have to be in the mood to record something. This, I was just like, what's going on here? I'm not in the mood to record. This is stupid. Right? So time goes on. I'm in the same place for like 20, 25 minutes. Then the staff starts huddling up. Then people start holding up their phones. I'm like, what do they know that I don't know? Right? Next thing you know, I saw a lady holding up a big old poster board, we'll call it, a big poster board with the QR code on it, and walking around like she's a ring girl for boxing. You know how it goes, round 1, that little ring girl? That's what they were doing. So I don't know how many people, but I saw a lady doing it. It was a lady and a guy, actually, holding up the QR code and just walking. So you have to get your phone out, get that link, then you have to go into that link to get a spot to get online to buy something at the retail store. And let me tell you, this app was not working for the majority of people. So pretty much you pick a time. So it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock now. You're picking for, I believe, either 12, 12:30, 1:30, all the way up to 6. The thing is, as soon as you try to pick a time slot, it was not going through. It'll say connecting, saving. It wasn't going through, and you couldn't step away from there because there was a proximity sensor going on in that app. So you had to stay close enough so you were able to try to register without going outside the, I don't know, whatever feet that's allowed to get this going, right? I'm familiar with this app because I've used it before at these events, but this one was just crazy. I've never been to this kind of crowd dealing it, and we're all trying to do it at the same time. Literally for like 25 minutes, I'm trying to get a spot, right? So as the time goes, it's like you refresh it, time goes, you go for the next one, refresh it. So I had at least I have 2 web browsers on my phone, right? I have an iPhone. I have the Safari and I had Firefox. I had 4 pages on each browsers trying to get in, right? And I end up getting in, but it was for 6 o'clock. Great. I'm like, whatever. I'm not even stressing it no more. I'm like, okay, I got my trade binder. Let's trade some cards. So literally from 12, we'll say 12:30 to like 6, right? Open window, I can say 6. I'm just walking around trading cards, right? I did not even bother to look around what was going on. You know why? Because there was nothing else to do there. Literally, it was just a retail space, a place to play whatever card game you're a part of, a place to eat, and another place to play cards. But it seemed like people just playing for fun. And that's it. Literally, that's it. They had one statue. I think it was Digimon. It was a little statue. And that's it. This place, it was not family friendly at all. If they had any other thing, I didn't see. It wasn't prevalent to see it. They had a scavenger hunt. You scan the QR codes and all that jazz. I didn't even attempt to do that because I saw the pricing for it. I'm like, I got all that. I'm not even wasting my time on that. But there was the last Bandai Fest, they had like a manga gallery, right? They had something. So you could take pictures with it and all that good stuff. This one, I mean, they had poster boards of all the cards and sets and things like that. This one, it wasn't fun to be there if you didn't have something to do there outside of playing the game, right? I was there to trade cards, so I was basically going around the area where you eat, people had their cards out to trade, and the area behind there, people were playing and had their cards to trade. So literally, I'm just doing circles around that just to trade with people, get some cards and all that good stuff. They had those little quarter machines there. I have no idea what the appeal of those are, but they had that there. But that's about it. So shout out to the people trading, man. Like I said, every event, it's always the same thing. The people that keep this community alive are the people trading cards, man. Like my trade binder is not the best because I haven't been getting the cards I have been getting in the past, but I show it to people. People like it. I use it to trade and I get it done. That's it. Crazy, but man, I feel sorry for the out-of-towners that came here. That had to drive over 2 hours to get to this, flew a plane, whatever like that, because I heard last year's event in both Dallas and I think Orlando last year were good. Were a good experience. So they were coming here thinking it was going to be the same, but wrong. It wasn't, right? So again, shout out to the One Piece card game community outside of the corporate side, because I swear because I'm part of it too, are keeping this thing alive, because Bandai just seems like it's like, yo, whoever, I'm not even sure who hosted this. I'm going to lean towards it was, I don't even want to say, but they dropped the ball on, because it seems like the staff that were there were just as in the unknowing as we were. So they were just kind of doing their own thing, right? Last year, when they were doing the product, a whole bunch of lines, easy. It was, we knew how to get online. We knew how to pick a spot. They had product. They had product. They did sell out, but they had it, and a good amount of it. Now, let me tell you, my scheduled time was for 6:00, whatever. But I knew some people that had a 3:00 slot and things like that. Tell me why. First of all, what they had to sell, I'm all over the place, but who cares? What they had to sell was, as far as One Piece, I believe they had set, I want to say they have 500 years and after. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe, right? No one's buying 500 years. No one's buying two legends really like that. No one's buying the current set like that. They had PRB1. That was popular. I knew that would go, right? I wasn't aiming for that. I knew that would go. And I believe that, I'm not sure if they had any EBs there, like EB02 or EB1. I'm not sure. I didn't even get to look at the sheet that they were doing. I didn't even bother doing that. But the thing is, they sold out by 2:30 on Saturday of everything. So they had those boxes. They had the card booklet. They had sleeves. And I think that's about it for One Piece, right? They had like other toys and things like that. But as far as they had the starter decks. I believe they had all the starter decks. If I'm not mistaken, I think they had all the starter decks. So I was just aiming for the booklet. That's all I needed. But I had some of my peoples go there, and they told me it was sold out. Right, and I even had people I was trading with say, yeah, they were sold out of the booklet, and that was one per person. You couldn't get two. It was one per person, and they sold out. I'm like, that was the second reason I came here. At that point, I'm like, I'm not coming back on Sunday, right? I'm not bringing my family here. I'm not going to come here, wait on lines, and there's no photo opportunity here. There's nothing fun to keep me here. The only reason I'm here now, today on Saturday, is that I'm trading cards and I'm trying to get as much as I can, right? And I did get a lot. Don't get me wrong. Your boy knows how to get them cards he needs. So this set, I was focusing more on OP12. So I was able to I have Rosinante as far as the leaders. I have Rosinante. I was able to get the other four. And I just don't have Zoro because that's still expensive. I was able to get all the cards I needed for OP12. So I don't have all of them, but I got a good chunk of them then. Happy about that. But just the event itself is just like so poorly managed. Like Bandai just has a track record. It's like it's an up and down thing. They get it right sometimes, or they get better, then they take 5 steps back. Now the next event, they might take 2 steps forward, but the next one, another 5 steps back. It seems like I guess Bandai just allows them to put their name on it, but whoever runs it, it's like, man, I haven't been to any regionals here, so I can't really judge it. There hasn't been any in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I believe there's one in December. I'm thinking about participating in just to participate. But I feel sorry for people that drove out 4-ish hours, came here by plane to be here, right? To be here as a general spectator, right? If you're playing the game, you're cool, you made it. All hats off to you. I'm assuming it went well. That's why I don't know anyone that actually played. So I'm not sure if the event was held correctly, but I'm sure I could bet on it didn't. I could bet on, well, at least the side events. I could bet the side events didn't go as smoothly as it's supposed to. I could bet on that, right? But yeah, like, get it together, man. Get it together. I mean, One Piece Day was fine. Like, I have no qualms with One Piece Day. No real qualms with last year's event. I thought it was held well. Little nitpicks, but overall, step in the right direction. But this was just 5 steps back. They got to do better. It is crazy that they're not getting it, right? This IP is so huge. Matter of fact, on today, Sunday, I saw that the line was even longer, but that's, again, longer at an earlier period. So I believe they opened the doors maybe at 11 or 10 or 11. But people are lined up like 5 a.m. and all that jazz. It's like, oh my goodness, yo. So I got to talk to someone that was there on today and Sunday, see how that went. But I just know that I'm going to keep going to these events because I'm a sucker for punishment. But man, it's got to be better. So what I was alluding to in the beginning about not being a player, I think next time, if it's outside of Dallas, like say California again, I hope it's California again because I want to go back to California. But if it's somewhere else, I think I would go to it just to go to it and hope for the best. But if it's here again next year, I'm definitely gonna. Well, I think I'll be playing the game again. But I'm definitely going to make sure I'm in the LQC, Last Chance Qualifier, to make things easy for me and do side events. So that's my goal next time. Do the LQC, sign up for side events so I can get in there and not deal with all that crap, right? And for some reason, every time when the LQC came up, I did look at it. I thought about, let me join it. But I'm like, nah, I'm not wasting my time and or money. But so I don't have a problem getting into in-person events. The online one might be a different question, but in person, I usually get in. But definitely next time I'm going to be a competitor. I'm going to play. Like I play the game. I've been playing it a little bit now here and there. I'm still playing Katakuri. I need to find a new deck because Katakuri is going to be rotated out, I believe February, April, whatever. So I need to find a new leader I like. But I have been playing. I have a laptop, right? Oh, those people that were I had people, say, "Oh, what kind of laptop you got?" I did get a MacBook. I put the stats up here. That's the stats. But yeah, it's a great computer. I just need a mouse now. This trackpad ain't doing it for me. So I'm waiting for a mouse. There's a new mouse that's going to be releasing soon that I want. But yeah, not having the monitor is really benefiting me right now. So that's cool. And that's about it. But yeah, like thumbs down for this event. Like Bandai's, they keep, I don't know. It's like there's no quality. Matter of fact, yeah, I just keep thinking of things. So last year, right? Last year, there was a panel. People sat down. One Piece people are up there. It could be a voice actor. I think Usopp was there. The Usopp voice actor. Yeah, I think Usopp voice actor was there or something like that. He did his thing. And, those people asking questions. So there was a panel there. There was live people there. But this time around, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they did on Sunday, but Saturday, there was a place to sit near the retail section to watch a TV of people playing, right? Which is crazy. But I don't think there was anyone actually there to show things off, right? And that's all. That's one of my big critiques about Bandai. You have a Japanese team, have a US team, have a Europe team, and have a Latin team, right? Just have different teams so we know the faces. So when we complain, we go to those people, and when things come out or announcements come, they could tell us, right? Have those teams, and we be good. Like there's different languages for this game now, so every language has their team. So there'll be a Chinese team, a Japanese team. I think there's a French team, so that's Europe. They'll figure it out. A U.S. team and a Latin team. I'm not sure there's a Spanish translation for no, it's no. But give them a Latin team anyway, Spanish. So you got Spanish, French, English, Japanese, Chinese. Do that. Damn. And plus, the website is like all this stuff's so poorly translated. It's like just get a U.S. person that could do all that good stuff, right? Have them read off a pamphlet or whatever. But yeah, that's been my critique for the longest. But yeah, this game is so popular. It's all gas, no brakes on this, and it's not getting any better on the corporate side of things. Where if they just made more product, listen to the fans and regions, and just tell us what's up, and we could, adapt, we'd be good, right? PRB is going to come out in a few weeks, right? And we all know it's going to be a one-wave run, which is ridiculous. And we got to fight tooth and nail to get those reprints and all that jazz, new alternate arts and all that good stuff. But I don't know. It's weird. They're coming out with cool things, but it's just weird. I think I might make another video of the announcement that they made about OP13 and all that good stuff. But right now, I'm just pooping on them about this event. Like, they could do better. They could do better. Whoever's doing these shows, man, y'all need to have a team meeting and be like, yo, we suck at this. We might need to bring in somebody. Just to organize it and see the potential it has. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they can do. I hope they do better or want to do better, because sometimes they just kind of, it is what it is. If we build it, they will come kind of attitude. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to keep you longer. It's been mad long. New avatar up. Still same old person. I'm going to try to get an intro somewhere. Who knows what I'll get into. But we got a new set coming out, so you know what's coming up next. Hopefully I want to make a video about the announcement they made, then make a video about all the alternate arts for the PRB too. But Oliver Williams Perform Forever. I appreciate you watching. Comment below. I should be saying this throughout the video, but comment below your experience at Bandai Card Fest, what you thought about it, what the good, the bad, the ugly. I'm sure there's more ugly than good. But let me know, right? Let me know that I'm not crazy. But other than that, I'll see you in my next one. Peace.